With tens of thousands of flights taking place every day, it's inevitable that sometimes things go wrong. Yet for those involved, disaster is narrowly averted. From a plane barely hitting an SUV, one flying over people's heads, and a plane barely missing a building, here are the top 10 aircraft near misses and close calls. Luckily, no injuries occurred. Number 10. Wizz Air A321neo's remarkably low landing at Skiathos Airport. On August 5, 2022, a Wizz Air Airbus A321neo executed an exceptionally low landing at Skiathos Airport in Greece, astonishing onlookers. The aircraft, arriving from Naples as Flight W68447, descended so close to the perimeter fence that spectators instinctively ducked, with some losing hats and other items to the jet blast. Skiathos Airport is renowned for its short runway and proximity to a public beach, making low approaches a common spectacle. Number 9. Two aircraft nearly collide on landing. Aviation near misses highlight the critical need for clear communication and strict safety protocols. One such incident occurred at Tokoroa Airfield, New Zealand, when a pilot faced an unexpected hazard, an aircraft attempting to land on a closed or occupied runway. Quick thinking and sharp reflexes prevented a collision, but the incident raised concerns about air traffic coordination at smaller, uncontrolled airfields. While no injuries occurred, the event served as a stark reminder that miscommunication in aviation can have life-threatening consequences.
Yep, she's pretty tight. Oh, that was close. That was not.
Number 8. Wingsuit flying next to a plane. In a breathtaking yet nerve-wracking display over Dubai, Jetman pilots Yves Rossi and Vince Refit flew in tight formation alongside an Emirates A380, coming dangerously close to its massive engines, with jet-powered wings propelling them at over 180 miles per hour. Even the slightest miscalculation could have led to disaster. Before we get into a plane narrowly moving between buildings, remember to subscribe and turn on post notifications. It's completely free and supports me to make more videos. Number 7. Plane narrowly moving between buildings. The Royal Australian Air Force, or RAAF, C-17 Globemaster III delivered a breathtaking display during its rehearsal for the Sun Super River Fire 2021 event in Brisbane, Australia. Spectators watched in awe as the massive military transport aircraft performed a low-altitude flypast over the Brisbane River, making it appear as though it was weaving between the city's skyscrapers. While locals were familiar with the annual river fire spectacle, the footage shocked international viewers, especially in the United States, where it coincided with the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Many people initially believed the aircraft was dangerously close to the buildings. Number 6. Glider flight into clouds. Aviation's harsh reality is that losing sight of the ground can turn fatal. Tony Morris experienced this firsthand while soaring over Manawatu, New Zealand, when his glider entered clouds. A dangerous situation without instruments like an artificial horizon or turn indicator. With no visual reference, the risk of spatial disorientation and CFIT became imminent. Many pilots in similar scenarios have lost control, leading to crashes or structural failure. Luckily, Morris regained visibility in time.
Go down, do the crowd of it. Oh, how we go? I got it. I got it. Trouble, mate. Oh, fuck.
Number 5. Workers caught on active runway. Runway workers are accustomed to operating near large aircraft, but they rarely expect to be in the direct path of a landing jet. That assumption proved dangerously false for a team of 6 engineers at Silvio Pettirossi International Airport in Luque, Paraguay. While repairing a section of the tarmac, they suddenly realized the runway hadn't been closed as expected. A passenger jet was on final approach, forcing them to frantically gather their equipment and escape. In a stroke of luck, the pilot delayed touchdown, narrowly avoiding disaster. The landing gear came within inches of their vehicle's roof. Had it been any lower, the outcome could have been tragic. Number 4. A daring low pass. On September 15, 2007, at the Portugal Air Show in Évora, a TAP Air Portugal Airbus A310 performed an incredibly low pass, thrilling spectators. However, as the aircraft descended, it suddenly banked sharply left, nearly striking its wing on the ground. Captured by Pedro Montero Oliveira, the footage went viral, sparking debates on the risks of aerobatic maneuvers in commercial jets. While the pilots executed it safely, this near miss remains one of the most daring low passes in air show history.
Uou! Dizem que aquele cabrão cai.
Number 3. Plane collides with SUV on landing. Small airfields often share space with roads, requiring careful coordination between pilots and drivers. But in 2012 at a Texas airport, that coordination failed spectacularly when a novice pilot landed just as an SUV unknowingly crossed the runway. With no time to react, the aircraft's landing gear struck the roof of the vehicle, leading to a shocking impact. Fortunately, the pilot escaped with minor injuries, while the SUV passengers were left shaken but unharmed. Airport officials later confirmed that clear stop signs were in place, shifting the blame to the driver. Number 2. Aerosecur 727 barely clears fence on takeoff. At Puerto Carreño Airport, SKPC, in Colombia, a routine cargo departure turned into a heart-stopping moment when an Aerosecur Boeing 727-200 nearly collided with a perimeter fence. As the aircraft accelerated down the runway, the pilot had to make a split-second adjustment to avoid the obstacle, a maneuver captured on video that has since circulated widely online. Witnesses reported that the aircraft's landing gear came within inches of the fence, emphasizing the razor-thin margin for error at smaller airfields. Number 1. Engine failure on the highway. On a quiet Thursday morning along Louisiana 3235 South in Lafourche Parish, an extraordinary event unfolded. A small airplane, battling a sudden engine failure, was forced into an emergency landing right on the highway. The entire incident was captured on the dash cam of a Bro Petroleum Products truck driver, providing a front row seat to the pilot's deft maneuvering. The aircraft came so perilously close that it barely flew over the car, recording the scene. If you found this video interesting, consider clicking one of the 2 videos displayed on your screen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It supports me to make more videos like this.